We're live on the Business Golf
Okay.
Show. We're going to sing to you today.
Let me move that water so I can make sure our audio is working properly while we're sitting here.
Looks awesome to me.
Since we're a two-man show,
yeah,
we are the cast, crew, grips, talent.
The two legs of a three-legged stool. Okay.
Nice to be back inside in the boardroom. A brief trip around the course.
Yes.
Very warm today.
Yes.
Very warm. I am really glad. Thank you to the Nexus Club for allowing us to use one of their carts.
Yes. So.
And how far was it out to number 5 tee box from the clubhouse?
From the clubhouse was 1.4 miles away. That's one way.
Don't forget the other 4. 1.44.
1.44, just to be exact. What was
right.
That, another 100 yards? Okay, that's how tired we were. Welcome to the Business Golf Show. I'm Mr. Business Golf Scot Duke, and we're out here at the Las Colinas Country Club at the North Texas LPGA Shootout, the final round. My sidekick, Mark Neace, we're here to report our final report for this event.
So the ladies are still out on the course. The last group is playing number 14 right now. So just to give you an update on what's happening with the tournament, Stacy Lewis tearing it up today. So local girl does good at the LPGA Shootout, and so she is 5 under on her round today through 13 holes at 14 under for the tournament, and has a 4-shot lead right now. Now, Michelle Wee is also 5 under. She got it to 6 under on her round today at one point. She is playing up 18, and the green is clear now from the group in front. So Michelle Wee will be playing to the 18th green here in a moment, and I believe she hit a really nice second shot. So she'll have an opportunity to get up and down for birdie and close within 3 shots. Mm-hmm. So Stacey's playing great, but she's going to have to keep playing well and at least par on the way in, I think. And if she can do that, then I don't think there's really anybody still on the course that can touch her. So it looks like it might be a Stacy Lewis victory today.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
So
little Texas girl wins again. Well, we got a lot of things under the belt. We're going to produce a lot of things over the next few days after the event that you'll see on our YouTube channel under the Business Golf Show, under the Mr. Business Golf channel. So quite excited, all the things we've been able to capture out here at the event. One of the biggest things that we wanted to try to capture was what was our favorite thing we found here. Out of all the stuff we reported, food trucks, this cool-looking ambulance, the college town, the boots, the weatherman, all these things that we ran into out here, the one thing that was the most popular by far, they were so popular that I can't even get any anymore, and they were the chocolate golf balls, and I didn't get them. This is it. They said the next thing was the trail mix. So thank you from the Irving Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Yep.
For providing us such a great time at the Media Center, all the food that they provided in the evenings, the happy hour, and those chocolate golf balls. So we didn't get to bring.
No, I didn't even stash any. I didn't even think about it. There's usually some left over.
They went through 14 cases of those.
Wow. That's a lot.
That's a lot of chocolate golf balls. So anyway, I hope the kids aren't out there playing with them.
Wouldn't last long today.
So that was the most. They had them here last year. We thought, okay, it'd be 1 year. When they returned this year and they were there, I go, oh well, we got to report on this. This is really good. We've been eating those all week, so it's been quite a staple of our diet. Is in the evenings to have some chocolate golf balls.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Have to do without tonight.
Yep. So we've had a really good time here. What else we got?
Well, I just thought, we were looking over some of the holes from a caddy perspective. We were looking over some of the holes this morning, some of the opening holes. So I think it might be appropriate to talk about the closing holes, since the leader is getting ready to play that stretch and come home on the closing stretch. So let me see, 16. We talked a bit about number 16 yesterday. It's just a really difficult hole, and it's playing back into the wind a little bit today also. Tee shot is critical.
And it's right into the wind today.
Yeah.
And as you can see, if you can see behind us, the flags are blowing. These things are just straight out blowing. It's probably gusting 20 miles an hour from the south, and so that hole number 6 is playing dead into the wind. So it's going to be real tough.
Now the pin is back and left. It's kind of up. There's a little ledge kind of on this green that's about 22 paces on. The green is 33 deep, so at about 22 paces on, there's a little bit of a ledge, kind of a high area up there on the green. It is accessible, but that's also the smallest part of the green too. So you can get a good shot in there though on that hole, and it makes the pin a little bit more accessible away from that right side that you kind of have to stay away from. Looking ahead to 17.
That's going to be with the wind.
With the wind, we saw a couple of really great shots in there when we were out on the course. Christina Kim and.
That was on 13. That was on 13.
You're right. That was 17. I'm thinking. I was thinking of the wrong one. Yeah, 17. A little bit shorter par 3, but that pin is all the way back on the right also. So it kind of takes the water out of play. But it'll be hard to judge that distance with the wind blowing that direction.
That's going to be on a side hill. They had that one on a side hill, the green there in that area. So it's going to be once they hit the green, even though it's a kind of a short par 3, it's going to be a difficult putt. Oh, the big monster.
And then 18, the big closing hole coming in on 18. That's going to be playing a little bit downwind today too. So again, that's just really challenging. You really have to go down the left side on that because that fairway slopes also pretty dramatically left to right.
This one's going to be playing at 518 yards. It is par 5. It is a nice, really classic finishing hole where your tee shot has got to be positioned correctly because of the way the fairway is shaped, to dog-legging to the right. There's water on the right. So if you hit it correctly in the place we talked before, you're going to be playing clean right across the lake to the green, which is what is that carry, about 2 something?
When we were out for a practice round the other day, my player was right down there by the wall, and we were playing to the middle of the green for the practice round. And it was it was actually 212 from the edge of the wall.
220 to 195 to 80, somewhere in there, all the way across the water. The wind is cutting across the fairway, so they're going to have to send it way out over the water to bring it into that green. It was going to, if you play that shot, it is going to be spectacular view from the stands. Watch that ball come in.
180 to the front of the green from the wall there.
And the pin placement today is?
The pin is, like we talked about before, is kind of middle, but all the way over to the right. So that does make that flag kind of accessible through that alley if you're down there right of the trees in that little collection area by the water.
It's going to be a fun hole. That's going to, if you're watching this on television, this one is kind of explained to you what you're seeing. If you can't see it on the television, we're explaining to you a little bit better, maybe.
It's a great finishing hole though, and it is a great theater here. Looking out from the balcony of the boardroom here, we've got a great vantage point to see those players come in. Nice grandstand back there, the Cadillac Lounge.
You might be able to see the line of kids and adults in line to get autographs from the scoring tent. It's about, what do you say, about 200 yards?
Yeah,
200 yards long right now, and it's not, the finishing group is not here yet. So.
Really impressed with how all the players out here though are really into meeting and talking to the fans, and I think a couple of players yesterday stood out there I saw them at least for 30 or 45 minutes signing autographs and talking to especially the kids. There's a lot of girls out here with the girls golf program. So all in all,
would you say that there's a bigger crowd this year?
I think there is.
I think we can definitely confirm a much larger crowd.
I would not be surprised if they surpassed 100,000 for the tournament week.
We took a drive around the course a while ago in a golf cart, and we were dodging. Lots of people. I mean, it was really kind of incredible to compare to what we were doing last year. There's lots of people. It's a great event. It looks like it's going to be a good turnout. Let's see if it comes back next year. We hope so.
Well, it's a 5-year, as long as they, five-year option. So as long as they keep getting the support from the local business community and have the same kind of sponsors coming in, JTBC and. Volunteers of America were kind of the presenting sponsors this year, and a lot of other people participated and helped out. So I think everybody's been pretty pleased.
It'll be really interesting. They're looking for a title sponsor, so anybody wants to write a check, that's good. good sponsor because it's a lot of fun out here. It's a great venue. Remember to watch our YouTube channel on the Mr. Business Golf channel. We're going to have a number of interviews from people that we've talked to. That are some very interesting interviews, some fun interviews to say the least. But we did visit with the director of the tournament director here, and he has some insights. It's going to be very interesting to talk about the future of the tournament and where it's come and where it's heading. So that's kind of interesting. That's going to be interesting to see on YouTube. So, what else?
I don't have anything
I'm beat,
else.
Man.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long week, and I'm beat. And so we're going to take a day off and recover.
Well, you are.
Yeah, he's going to go play. Yeah, he's going to go run some caddies down. But I'm going to take a day off, and I'll be back in the studio on Tuesdays. So.
Yeah. So, and we'll be full-blown production starting back on Tuesday, getting all these interviews and all the other footage that we've taken, putting that together, and making some nice little video pieces from that. So it should be pretty interesting. We're going to splice it in with the footage from our hangouts, and so we'll look for that.
Yeah.
And don't forget, while you're finishing up watching the tournament on Golf Channel, hashtag LPGA on GC. Yep.
And then you also have the traditional NT Shootout.
Right.
So.
And don't forget to tag us also.
Tag us.
Yeah.
We're taggable.
Yeah.
So that's about all we have from the Las Colinas Country Club here at the North Texas LPGA Shootout. This has been a wonderful time. We've been great that you watched us, and hope you'll watch more. That's all we have today. So great report, and bye from the Las Colinas Country Club. See you next year.
All right, and thanks again, Nexus and the club staff.
You bet.
Everything's great this week.
Awesome.
All right. Adios.